Hi, my name is Harsh Gupta. I did my undergraduation in BCom Honors from Hansraj College, University of Delhi in 2019. After that, I worked for a year at my own family business, post which I decided to do MBA from IIM Bangalore. In IIM Bangalore, I did my summer internship for an investment banking role at a vendor's capital.
Hi, my name is Shrestha Das Munshi. I'm currently in my second year of PGP at IIM Lucknow. I did my summer internship with State Street Corporation, which is an institutional bank, and this is me giving my 2 cents on MBA journey and preparation.
Hi everyone, I hope you are keeping safe and healthy. I am Ankita Asija and I completed my MBA from IIM Bangalore in 2021. Prior to that, I completed my BCom from HTB Khalsa College, University of Delhi in 2019, and soon after that, I completed my MBA. During my MBA stint, I did my internship with Bajaj Auto in the finance department. Currently, I am working with Capgemini in their journal management program, which is the elite program. Thank you. I'm here to answer all your queries regarding MBA.
Hi, I am Nidhi. I am an alumni of Hansraj College. I did my BSc Honors Mathematics from there. Graduate of 2018 and recent graduate of IIM Calcutta. Majors in Marketing and Strategy from IIM Calcutta and passed out in 2021. Currently working with Accenture Strategy, working on strategy projects, interned with Accenture Strategy.
Is it beneficial for a CA aspirant to go for an MBA or not? So, to be very honest, I'm not a CA, but I can tell you my experience. So, there were a lot of CAs who wanted to join consulting after their CA. So, in that case, MBA is a lot of provides a lot of value addition in that case, and you can easily get into any consulting or marketing if you want. Apart from that, so CA is a very specific field in finance. If you want to diversify your portfolio, then MBA is also a very good option. If you want to learn about subjects in marketing, apart from finance, you learn about strategies as well as product management and operations. So, in that way, you get diversified knowledge, and hence MBA is essential in that too. Or if you are inclined towards finance, there are very good companies in these schools which will help you get into the career in finance. So that would be essential for you to not only go into the finance space, but anywhere and everywhere if you want. And in my batch, there were a lot of CAs who also wanted to explore other domains. So people interned in consulting, but at the end they tried to get a job in finance domain. So you can switch and see whatever fits best for you. You can go to various clubs and committees and talk with people to see what fits the best for you.
Right. So, what should be the approach if you're going for a second attempt? So, I also gave my second attempt for CAT in 2019, and so I should be able to help you with some insights on how you can also plan your journey. So, for me, for example, I knew that DILR was a weak point of mine, and that was something that I struggled with in CAT 2018 as well. So, when I started my preparation, I knew that a lot of my focus would have to go to the DILR section. So every time I would give a mock exam, I would make sure that I was following some strategy to maximize my percentile in that area. And then I did a lot of thorough analyzing to see whether or not this if I had improved in my percentile, that was because that was a result of the strategy that I was following. And if I saw that the strategy that I was following did not give me the required results, then maybe it needed some tweaking in the next mock exam. So that is, I think, the most important takeaway for like CAT in general, and also for people who are going for a second attempt, is to realize what are your weaknesses. Just accept that that is a weakness and that requires more work than the other sections, and then do a lot in terms of giving mock exams and then analyzing and seeing whether the strategy that you are following to get over that hurdle, getting over that weakness, is actually paying off. And if that's not paying off and you are trying a lot of strategies that are not giving you the results that you want, maybe seek out help from others, maybe seek out help from people who are doing well in those sections, from your instructors as well. And like, try and focus more on giving your mock exams and then analyzing them to see what are your weak areas. And that goes for people who are giving the second attempt as well.
there cannot be a yes or no answer for this. MBA is more about learning the various business concepts like those related to finance, accounting, statistics, economics, etc. It prepares a person for holding managerial positions in a company. So, if without MBA, you will be working as a graphic designer at the back end. After an MBA, you start working at the front end. So, your knowledge about graphic designing will help you to manage what your employees are doing, but an MBA will prepare you to take the decisions which will span across various business verticals. But your line of job will definitely change. It would no longer remain a core graphic designing job, but might get pivoted to, let's say, a product manager role. So I myself was working in my own family business before I joined IIM Bangalore. Now there is a general perception among people that MBA is meant only for those who want to get into a job, which might also be true to a certain extent. However, it depends a lot on the ability of the individual to contextualize their learnings. Now, in an MBA, there are people who are coming from all sorts of backgrounds, and there is so much of diversity that you can probably learn everything that is happening in the world. So, for instance, being a commerce graduate, I was not even remotely aware of what the technology and software side of business is. But like you know, that MBA is heavily concentrated with engineers. I got to learn a lot about that industry as well. Similarly, in B schools, the usual teaching takes place with the help of case studies. And in that, you get to learn about the best practices or some of the mistakes that corporates have done, which can be avoided. And you can implement all these learnings in your own family business as well. Uh, as a matter of fact, family businesses tend to be very informal. And one of the major reasons why people do MBA is that they want to formalize it once they get back into it. So when you learn about how corporates are strategizing their operations and how the daily tasks are being done in corporates, which family businesses are not doing, you can implement all of that, all of the things that you learn once you get back into it. So it is very useful in that way. As far as the ISB family business program of ISB is concerned, I do not know a lot about it. However, I had a friend who did it from ISB, and he was telling me that if you are going there for studying, then that might not be the best place, since people who come there are usually there to build network with other people rather than studying. So if you're going there for networking and like having a group of people who might be very resourceful in future, then definitely that would be a good place to study in. I know that it is a very honest answer, but this is how it is.
So, factors that would help you decide is firstly you have to think what is your work experience, because a lot of foreign universities they generally demand work experience. So, what's your background exactly? So, how much experience do you have or not? That would be one major factor. Okay. Then certainly the investments. The investments are higher for foreign universities. Uh, then there would be factors like if there is any certain field you want to, any certain area of interest you want to pursue, it can be dependent on that. Because in foreign universities, there are generally, you go into specific courses also. You can get into specific courses or area of interest. So you can decide on that, or you want to go for a general thing first and then decide on what you want to pursue. That happens in India, mostly in IIMs. SPGen offers you a specialization from first year. So you should decide if you want to get into specialization or you want to go for a general course first and then choose. So that would be another thing. So I guess, yes, these three things would be the most important factors according to me.
How to make the most out of your MBA journey. The first thing is learn. Try to learn new things as possible. So, for example, if you're not good at something, you can try it in the B school. So, there is no harm in that. Try to network and make friends, which will not only help you in your B school journey, but will also help you during your corporate stint. Apart from that, do not get in the FOMO thing at all. So try to figure out that what works for you the best. Are you good at extracurriculars or you would like to join a club or a society? Try to get in touch with the professors, as not developing hard skills is not everything in a B school, but you would also like to develop some soft skills which will help you to shape it as an individual. try to find the domain which you would like to work in. So it is not easy to find what excites you the most, but try to find it using doing internships, connecting with people, Alum Connect, connecting people to LinkedIn, asking them that what the profile looks like, so that you can strike a right balance between what you want and from where you have come, and you need to bridge that gap so that you won't regret that I did not do anything in my MBA journey. And at the end, learning is what you are taking from every school. That's it. Thank you.
Actually, MBA is like a pool of opportunities. You get everything, everything from cultural, sports, studies, academics, projects, cases, competition, everything, every single thing you can explore yourself. So, what would I say? Looking back, I would say to myself, be open, explore, make every day count.
Describe in a sentence what is that one thing that you would like to say to yourself when you start your MBA journey. What I said to myself is never look back. Once I started my MBA journey, there will be a lot of hurdles which you will face. So people say that there are sleepless nights in MBA. I don't agree completely, but there will be a lot of hurdles which you will be going through. So what you should think is why you have come here and why you are doing this. What is the purpose? So these things will not only help you in moving forward in your MBA journey, but will give you a purpose of your doing the MBA program. And you'll feel that there are a lot of difficulties, lot of difficult people which you will work with. But these things, try to learn from these things and move ahead rather than looking back. So when you look back, try to learn from your mistakes rather than making beating it around the bush. And you will feel that many people feel that I should why I'm doing this MBA, I should leave it because it will pay or not pay. But when you look at the first step when you started the journey, you crossed all the hurdles and then came to the V school. So try to look at those things and try to move ahead rather than looking back. Just look back to learn from your mistakes. That is it. Rest. Try to make a balance between hard work and smart work, and you'll easily sail through your MBA journey. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.